Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to jump on and actually just have a quick chat about what's happening in the property market in South East Queensland at the moment, and just talk about the things that I'm seeing, and hopefully inspire you guys to get out there and get amongst it, and really, literally buy as much property as you can in good areas, because you are going to reap the benefits short term and long term for your own wealth if you do. And it can be daunting at times, with the confidence and ensuring that you're buying a good investment and buying in the good area where you're going to see growth. But guys, just get out there, ask as many people as you can, ask questions, get out there to open homes, see what's happening in the market and in the area that you want to invest in. And you'll soon see that the more you expose yourself to it, the more confidence you'll get. So we've got low or interest rates that are on the decline. We have more and more first homeowner grants that they're bringing in. We have huge amounts of infrastructure spending throughout South East Queensland, and a lot going on in this area that I'm standing right now. All these things add to more pressure on the market, more pressure on the housing market, and as it gets more pressure placed on it, and there isn't the supply, property prices go in one direction, and that is up. And we're definitely seeing that at the moment. There's lots of people in the market that are pushing prices up because it's come from simply supply and demand. And people have more borrowing capacity because interest rates are coming down, so people can actually borrow more money so they can spend more money on houses. So at one point they might have said, oh look, the max I can spend is $750, but hey, now the max I can spend is $820 or $830. So they're actually making higher offers, which is obviously pushing prices up and up and up. So the same can be said for this build just behind me. This is one of our builds. We picked this site up about 6 months ago for $485,000. The existing house that was on this property, we are in a very well established area, so there was an existing house on this property. It was probably 20 years old, actually burnt down. So we picked up this vacant site, and at the time, it was only 6 months ago, $485, it seems a bit expensive. We negotiated it down. I think they were asking offers over $495. We negotiated down, we've picked it up, I think it's $485, $500 from memory. Fast forward 6 months, and I'm struggling to get anything suitable for what we want to do for anywhere in the fives. So there is land in the area for in the 500s, but they're tiny blocks, little 300-400 square meter blocks. They're in the wrong zoning. We can't do what we want to do with them, so they're not comparable. Whereas to find something like this that allows us to build something like this as a 5-bed rooming house, I can't get anything under 600, nothing in the fives. So, for this particular client who, they've put their trust in us, we've bought them a good asset in a good growth area. They've made themselves 100K just by trusting the process, which is, it's awesome to see, and it's awesome that we're able to actually help these people do that. So it's really good. I really, really enjoy what we do. But in terms of the market, guys, there's that much infrastructure spending happening now and leading up to the 2032 Olympics. You need to get into the market if you can, and ride the wave of this growth, because it's currently growing and it's going to continue to grow. And so if you can get in, and I encourage you guys, buy as many properties as your servicing will allow and your cash or equity availability will allow, because the more properties and the more titles that you can get under your belt, then the more you can leverage the bank's money and actually increase your wealth.